Hello everyone, in this recording, I'll explain the purpose and the structure of our first SAP project and showcase how to complete the first few steps in the assignment. This SAP module we are doing is a simulation of the major business transactions integrated in the purchasing process, internal controls involved, and how accounting data is captured and recorded in the procedure. First, we will take a look for some of the master data of accounting and the related configuration of the financial accounting information system. Master data is the core data that is essential to any business operations, such as customer data, vendor data, employee data, purchase orders, and all ledger accounts in the accounting system. So master data is the location where important and permanent business data are stored. Then we will create our own master data for a new material and a new vendor. During inputting the data, we need to add different variables or features related to the material and the vendor. Then we will link them into a information record. After that, we will prepare and send out the purchase order, receive actual shipment, verify the invoices received, and finally make the payments back to the vendors. As the various steps of the purchase are recorded in SAP, we will also pay attention to the accounting system, at which point of the procedure financial accounting information or managerial accounting information are captured, accounting journal entry is created. In auditing, this all can called testing of transactions. When doing all of this assignment, keep in mind, in the real business, the procedures we are doing will involve more than one person or one department, such as they include purchasing department, warehouse management, and accounts payable to perform all of the tasks to maintain the segregation of duty and proper authorizations. But as practicing exercise, each of us will do all of the functions using your individual SAP login. So once you log into your own SAP system, you will finish all of these 20 or 18 tasks by yourself. This is only for teaching purpose. In real business, this really seldom happened. Just keep this in mind. What type of internal controls mostly used in the purchasing process? We have a general list to let us understand. I will talk about this in more details in class, but we have some reference so we can know either reasonableness check, validity check, or size check. Those are the recommended internal control points in an operational system. One more thing before I do the demo, keep in mind when you read my instruction package, which I posted on the Blackboard, because I'm writing the package to offer general instruction. So when you see, when you need to input some data, for example, company code, in the instruction package, you will see US pound. Be careful, this pound doesn't mean you need to input this. You need to change or replace the pound to your own numerical value in the username. That's your company code or any code related to your login account. For example, if you have username AIS-52, and then your own company code will be US52. Whenever you see this pound in the instruction package, replace with your own numerical value, 52. So US 52 or DL52 is for ledger account. DL52 will be for your Dallas plant. Anytime you see the pound, replace with your own company code. That's a first common mistake or point I see lots of students didn't pay attention in the beginning and they got an error message later. Then I will start to show how to perform a transaction in the instruction package. Just to give you general idea how to read the instruction correctly, I'm using the first task, the real task in the SAP package. For section 2, you are going to examine the chart of the accounts for GBI, the global banking company we are going to work on. To perform this transaction or task, I normally provide you with two different options. The first one is following the manual path. Manual path means the tree, like the arrows or expanded tree options to perform a task in the SAP system. I will show how to do this. Like this one, the navigation, if you follow the manual path view, first click on the accounting icon or accounting menu in the for the main menu of your home page. First find the accounting, click on that and expand. Then find the financial accounting and expand it. Then continue, choose the general ledger, then information system, general ledger reports, master data, then GL accounts list. So how many functions we follow this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you follow the manual path, at least you click or expand the menu 6 or 7 times. So finally you will reach the function you want to check. That's one option. Then if you want to use a shortcut, as I mentioned, there is a short transaction code can do the same thing as the manual path. And this short code, normally I have it in the parentheses after the manual path. So for the shortcut, you need to type or input this transaction code into the transaction code box in your SAP home screen in the top left. But for you to use the transaction code, first you need to activate the transaction code box. I showed that already in the login instruction. So either way, in the beginning, I recommend maybe following the manual path for some time so we can get a better understanding how the functions is organized in the manual procedure. Then after some time, you can start to use your transaction code as shortcut. And then each of you have your own chart of accounts based upon your transaction, based upon your company code. So that's the time when you ask to input GL pound. Remember, use your own username. Okay, like 52 or 15 or 26. And then your own company code match with the chart of accounts. That's how to follow the navigation for each task. Now I will stop sharing this and start to log into my SAP system and demo how to finish the first 3 system checking transactions. These transactions are not related to the material purchase yet. Its transactions help us understand the accounting system, how it's set up, and the different configurations. When doing these tasks, remember, don't change anything. It's only system checking around. Don't change anything, especially the configurations. Otherwise, you will run into problems later. I'm trying to share my browser for the SAP. Oh, it's already expired. Just refresh it.